The Prime Minister has wrapped up his trip to Canada for the G7 summit, a meeting where he was on the periphery and where he really only turned up to get his first face-to-face meeting with Donald Trump, which didn't happen. Before he left, Anthony Albanese started to list off all the other meetings he had with US officials and lesser world leaders.
I had discussions with President Macron of France, Prime Minister Modi of India, Prime Minister Ramaphosa of South Africa, Prime Minister Scheinbaum of Mexico, Prime Minister Meloni of Italy, as well as saying g'day to a whole bunch of other people during the day.
A few g'days, how? It all sounded a little desperate, didn't it? Given the big kahuna shot through early and gave Albo short shrift. In fact, from Air Force One, the President managed to place a call to the Mexican President because his meeting was cancelled too. But President Trump didn't reach out to Albo, apparently.
No, he hasn't, but I spoke with key advisors to the President. The President has been engaged, obviously, with the circumstances around Iran and Israel.
And Albanese refused to concede that the President's actions demonstrated a low priority on relations with Australia.
Not at all. We're mature about the circumstances of what happened. It's perfectly understandable. We'll reschedule a meeting from time to time. That is what occurs.
Despite all that, Albanese had nothing substantial to say on the issue of the moment, the Middle East. And his foreign minister confirmed that the PM might now try for another trip in just a week or so for the NATO summit, hoping again to meet Trump.
That is something that is under consideration, obviously, in relation not only to President Trump, but more broadly, we see the world at a dangerous point. We see the importance of collective action, collective discussion and engagement with other countries of the world. So, obviously, this is a decision for the Prime Minister, but I think he made clear to the Australian people this was a matter that he is considering carefully.
And while Albanese had nothing serious to say about the Middle East, the issue preoccupying the President, Wong changed the government's language on the Israel-Iran war. Whether it was the President's snub, whether it was listening to critics or just coming to their senses, the Albanese government has finally said something critical of Iran.
Iran must come to the table. Iran must stop its any nuclear weapons program. That is the fastest way out of the danger Iran and the world, the region and the people face at this point.
You don't say. Why it would take 5 days to come up with this language is staggering. At least it's a start. Now they need to endorse Israel's action, give it the same diplomatic support that Donald Trump and the US have done. If Albo had something useful to say, maybe people would want to meet with him.